yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go right into this. Now, I put up a couple posts about a couple of witches, or a couple of demonic energies, okay, that are calling themselves YouTubers and other things, okay, pastors, leaders, and things like this. Um, One of them is a clone of my mother. It's probably the clone of my mother from probably about. It's probably the clone of my mother from probably about 20 years ago, 15 to 20 years. All right. Like I said, these are those gypsies or whatever. It's like a traveling circus or something that they have going on. Okay. But I feel like it's all monitored. Y'all know how back in the days, the slaves, or when it come to Baptist church and all the people in the community or whatever that lived there, the black people, they would be like on the church documents or things like this. It's kind of like that. These people are nationwide, maybe worldwide, but the cult leader is the I'm thinking something just told me that this great Sambodi snake energy could be this TD snakes, all right? Which looks a lot like my grandmother if she would have had a sex change, okay? That supposedly passed away in 97, I think, okay? You had to understand, like I said, we could be finding out some of these people wasn't even my family members or wasn't even our family members. If you feel like you've been in a situation like this, a Truman Show situation, you're gonna find out that some of these people weren't. These were like rejects from Hollywood and stuff like this that moved into an area and just played a part in somebody's life, okay? Background singers, people that didn't make it to fame, one-hit wonders, stuff like this, okay? They may be also trying to live through their children. The more beautiful children, what they would say or something, are the ones that get, special treatment or something like this, okay? I think we were going to talk about something like that earlier, too. Okay, there's also somebody saying that they're protecting someone here, but they're not. This person's attacking someone. So when I put on there, oh, these people doing that, now this could be alleged. Like if these people have been tapping into somebody's Akashic records or their thoughts or memories or trying to see the future with technology, these women may not they don't have no power at all. Let's clarify what this witchcraft is. This is like maybe general ailments that you may go through. Somebody knows that, by trying to see into the future when you might have some issue, or when there's a traveling circus of these retired nurses or these dark nurses that are in the area that can give you some type of antidote to make pains and ailments. So we're not going to give these witches that much power to say that they can conjure up things and they're more powerful than the son of God, blah, blah, blah. Because these are minimal things. If these people hate so bad, then they would have been able to take somebody out for real. Not the clone, not the whatever, but I would not still be sitting here speaking to you guys. So we're going to cut the shit and we're going to say a lot of these things that these people are doing, they already know the narrative, or they've been plotting this scheme or this storyline behind the scenes to tell it the way that they want to tell it, to go against the Christ, to prepare for this big day of this Armageddon. So we didn't know that Armageddon was going to look like, parts of it would look like mean girl bloggers that you don't even know exist, but they're on their channel all day swearing that they're not using your regular name, right? But they're swearing that you know them and you talking about them and you came on their platform, shit like this that didn't even happen. People that are delusional. So a lot of these people you can't even engage with on these platforms and stuff like this a lot of times, because it's all just fake, it's drama. All the way up to, like I said, pastors and stuff, the ones that are like really popular on YouTube and stuff like this, using those platforms and growth there and followers and things like this, plus the congregation, to do spell work or to manipulate situations or currents or energy here towards the Christ. Um, Hollywood falling, the music industry falling, and these people having to scramble behind the scenes and find out what they're going to do. And if these people felt so abused in the music industry and these industries, then of course they're going to try to pick up where they feel like they can, where their managers left off. And they're going to try to use those tactics on regular everyday people. Okay. So, we have to look at it in this light here too. Okay. And then it's just a major invasion of privacy, okay? Nobody's doing anything crazy or anything, but it's just the fact that if anybody is sitting there watching a stranger, it could become an obsession, and it could also bring negative energy, even if that person is not doing anything negative. I told you guys before. Think of it if you somebody's watching you for hours and hours and hours, and then every once in a while you dig in your nose, and somebody compile these up to make it look like you sit there and you just dig in your nose all day. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make some people feel some kind of way if somebody is exploiting you secretly, okay, without your permission, okay? So we have to think about it like this. It's more of a mind game. It's more about psychology. Like we said about the Bible, people would say the Bible is what led you astray. No, they got to the minds of these people, and they were showing them some kind of wonders or something like this, okay? And then once they got to the minds of the people, because we couldn't even read the damn Bible when they first brought it over here, okay? So it wouldn't have been a Bible. It would have been some type of mental manipulation. So you have to really look at this as like fallen angels and dark entities that have been on this landmass for centuries here. Instead of just saying the devil did everything, okay? People got to learn how to look at themselves as well. We got integrate. Okay, my fault. And there is some kind of limbs or something hanging here. We have this moon energy. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is trying to use some tentacles or something. Somebody's using something here. Okay. So I wonder if this is this Majorca's energy working with this Mami Wata energy at this time. Or if this is this Majorca's energy that's coming to try to say that they're watching over someone. But something just don't feel right. Okay. But we got this snake here trapped under the ground. So this is either somebody trying to say you a snake and they're trying to trap you or kill you, which is not possible. Whoever this Cancer is, okay? Or it could be somebody else. You have to really look at the narrative because people are trying to come up with anything. A lot of tarot readers, they're not letting you know that they've been cut off from the frequency. So they're really just on their own self-made frequency where they're I be single or they're narcissists or they're not helping out the Christ anymore. They're on their own thing. They're making money, trying to make moves and make themselves famous or something. So their eyes are single. So if their eye is single, then pluck it out or unplug them because you don't need to be exploiting somebody using some type of you don't need to be using some type of AI or technology to be exploiting regular people or people that feel like we're in a regular, because I say it like this because you wouldn't think that these gifted people are just sprinkled, you know what I'm saying, amongst certain areas without being monitored or being watched over or something like this. It's like I don't know. Like this could be also something to do with like medical records or something being spread out to people. People having anybody look over, any type of brain scans or something that you've had before. It's very invasive. It's very much some type of major trolling here. All right. You wouldn't think it, but again, what else are some of these people that are not working on what they regularly doing? Now, see, they the ones that strip down the system, but they're attacking someone that had nothing to do with it. So it's like they need to look amongst each other. Even when we're talking about the music industry, even when we're talking about anything else. I didn't necessarily do anything. What did you do? Like something like this, okay? But somebody is trying to force a narrative here. This is also sexual harassment because if these people are supposed to be working for higher up entities or even they could be also working with foreign intelligence. Like, what are you doing? Why are you using sexual harassment? Why, if these people feel like you cut them off from your energy, this is okay, if you somebody that got a certain type of gift, we don't even need a cap on it. At some point in time in your life, somebody treated you some kind of way like it was something wrong with you. Like, because you tell the truth or you're asking for the truth or something like this, even if these were adults. I was about to say something. Or people with, damn, I was about to use a certain analogy here. Oh, like you could be cool with people or whatever like this, right? But if you just all of a sudden be like hanging back or you don't want to hang out or you don't want to go out no more, or maybe some of you noticed when you took back your energy and kind of went into a preserved spot, okay, which you could have been obedient to anything. I don't know if you worship the devil, God, whatever, yourself or whatever. That you will notice that hostility started coming in, right? Maybe you didn't even know. These people didn't tell you how to cover yourself. from these dark energies or something like this, and your family normally gets attacked by them, but they wanted to see you get attacked out of everybody in the family, or they offered you up to be attacked because you have some type of gift or something, instead of the whole family getting the judgment that they're supposed to be getting from Christ. So this is just basically, they knew that they were going to be under judgment for whatever's happened probably in the last 40 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, 300 years or something like this. So they devised a plan to get together on the background, shut everything down, grow a large number of people, let somebody talk bad about you, put you up on a jumbotron screen or something like this, show something that may not be flattering of you, right? And then have you fight off or try to fend for yourself at the end while everybody else is looking at you. So if you think about the YouTube sign with the white triangle there, and then you think about the square, like the soft square that they have, all of that whole thing is red, right? And then you have the white triangle here, okay, in the middle. So there is a sense of purity. Somebody in the midst of this is pure, okay? Also, somebody wants to like have you be able to push play on you and have you do whatever they say. That's just not gonna happen, okay? But you notice the fire sign or the red energy here, or Sagittarius, this could be like a whole bunch of people, because I told you I had a dream of me and my child standing somewhere and we had our arms spread out like this, and it was like opposing teams on each side that were coming at each other for like a war or something. So again, that could also be relevant here. That all this stuff is symbolism, the one eye symbolism, the energy was all about being antichrist, or don't let the cat out the bag, okay? So yeah, so we're just looking at it from a different point of view here. All right, yeah, almost like this energy here, like these are the people that need to be burned at the stake, but they're looking for somebody to burn at the stake. But you see there's nothing in there, okay? They're looking for somebody to persecute or something like this, okay? But we know the Christ reigns forever, right? So Yeshua, okay, or Jesus, okay, they were able to they were able to kill. But also we know that, I guess, when they threw Jesus off that cliff, he rose again. So they said, oh, maybe this is the Son of God. Or let's see if he is. Or let's throw this person amongst the rocks, okay? Now the rocks could be, like I said, I feel like these people are out of like something like this, but instead of, this could be another demon or energy that's portraying themselves as a character in the Bible, but this is this person that didn't want to punish his own. He let them get away with everything. So this is some kind of fallen angel or demon that have a allotment of people, these colors of the wind that they want you to be thinking Pocahontas shit with, but they trying to kill motherfuckers, okay? So they want you to think that way, all right? But this is what somebody was doing here. These people from the same synagogue of Satan. And a lot of these people are in the tarot community. And you notice a lot of people ain't saying God no more. Well, the people that come in my feed, they're like, oh, spirit or your ancestor or guides, they back on that shit. They're not really saying, oh, God, God this, God that, right? Okay, so it's something, the atmosphere or the energy is definitely changing here. Okay. Okay, so a new day, okay? So somebody was trying to say that they have a new day, or there's new days or something like this. But these days are just sons, people that have been enlightened about something partial, maybe to spend 3 months in your energy, in your area, or like in your feed online. They watch you or whatever like this, learn what they need to do, and then they send these people away, okay? But this could also be somebody talking about, like I said, days of the week. But whoever this is can't even... Whoever this is could not be the person that is going to name the days. So this would be somebody that feel like they already have done this, and this person cannot do that. So this would be also somebody with an antichrist characteristics that could point out things about you or me and say that we're the antichrist, but really, you know, it's the little specific things that you have to pay attention to, the wording of things to let you know who's who. And it's also the works, okay? Because sometimes it's better, if God says sit here, right here, it's better for you to do that because you don't have to explain these different places that you could have been or something like this, okay? Because if these people get desperate, then they're going to start using some type of tactics to get the police after you, or, you know, you'll just mysteriously start getting pulled over. It's like gang stalking or something like this on another level, okay? So we got home here. And I'm telling you, whatever the situation is, it could have been cleared up a long time ago, but there is a man. There's supposed to be a man. There's a boy in a man's body, okay? that is trying to fight a girl or use they can't even fight the girl directly. They're using a large group or they're using technology to change these people's minds literally. But there's a large boy that is behind the scenes with this shit that liked the girl. This is like that whole thing all over again. Fifth grade when like I used to walk home from school or whatever, and then it was this boy that I was talking to, or it's supposed to be my boyfriend or something like this, right? Um, but he will always be like hitting or playing around like this or whatever, or we'll end up wrestling or something like this. But it's just like when it's like, yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't think I want to talk. You too rough or something like this. I don't like wrestling and all that other shit like this. And then, you know, this person get really pissy, angry, and start trying to get people to go against you or something. It's weird like this, okay? I feel like this is somebody's story here on this planet here, okay? And these are people that will cry wolf, or they will cry, oh my goodness, or they'll try to play victim or something like this, okay? So this could be men here. We got up to 3 men probably here. Somebody could even look like this with dark skin, all right? This kind of look like a Fitzgerald to me, okay? And there go the scientists right here, okay? So I seen with that Johnson case that I was looking at with the Fitzgeralds in it, I noticed that there was a Sharon Johnson and an Anna Johnson. Now that's my alleged stepmother and alleged half sister's name. So again, they are pulling people into this family unit here, okay? To do some weird shit, okay? Yeah, with this Devil's Tower energy and these pharaohs. Okay, maybe even some type of other energies here, Voyagers or something like this, okay? We got a president back here. All right? So these people want you to be afraid or want you to be worried or something, but we don't do that over here. So, okay, it proves that they are actually afraid, okay? All right, but this, who'd have ever thought Armageddon would look like that? We have masculine energy. Somebody could also be calling you a boy or saying that you need to be treated like a man or something because you didn't want to choose them out of a bunch. But why? Like, these is people that be like trying to be in your energy. And as soon as you say, okay, no, I'm all right, or no, that's not gonna happen. I had already said 3, 4, 5 times about these particular people. And so somebody is kind of pissed off. They feel like you rejected them or something. And so they're just using AI. They're just used to trigger people to build weaponized human beings. It's just what it is, okay? And whoever this big man in the back is, like it's saying in the Bible, well, don't go to this person because he's not even going to be able to help you. But somebody's not really trying to look to anybody. They're just trying to keep to themselves. But these people won't stop wanting you to have to call on them or something. I don't know what this is. All right. Yeah, they could be afraid of your, this could have something to do with masculine energy, or they could be calling you this because they're afraid of your psychic abilities here or mine. Okay. Somebody could be also calling you a black swan. Somebody wants somebody to be black so bad, y'all. Because I feel like this person can't come out of the darkness. Okay. So they want to drag you down into it. But we're seeing that this is somebody illuminating people with their psychic developments here. All right. They might have been peeking out just a little bit before with this energy of a new day. Okay. But now we see that, you know, the sun is fully out here. Okay. There's some weird creatures on this planet right now. And on this channel, we talk about the active things that they're doing and how they're covering themselves and not to be not to be spotted. Okay. Especially behind the scenes on tarot readings when they never show you their faces. It's just the bottom line. Okay. I just don't like to play. I mean, I'm just going to say it how it is. All right, we got a sacred space here, okay? And somebody's just bullying you because they want you to keep on doing some type of work they enjoy, but this person, you know, they're not paying you or whatever, but they'll try to use manipulation or put some shit in your food that gets stuck in your guts, and then they can control it and make you be in pain. It's all, and then they'll say, oh, somebody about to get sick, some witchcraft, but they know everybody's watching you in the underworld. They know people behind the scenes watching you. Somebody just too intelligent for these people. Look, there go the owl right here. Somebody just too intelligent for these people here, okay? That's why I said the dead only see what they see. So they're going to see false victories and all kind of shit that's really not happening. Okay. All right. So a lot of this is, I feel like there was a large amount of money accumulated for whatever these people were doing to me or with me in the dark. Or again, in the light. Okay. Or about enlightenment or something. Somebody has gifts here. Always had them. And people don't want to be seen for what they were doing here. And it's just a bottom line. And it's like, I mean, I'm not even saying it really in no horrible way. I'm not all mad at it about that. I'm not crying and traumatized to that level about it. The fact that this was something that I couldn't see all my life, I wonder why was that. But we already figured that out, okay? So, you know, I don't know why these people are so concerned and worried, okay? These are people that talk about you don't leave your house. What you so concerned and worried about somebody that don't never leave their house for then? You understand? But they forgot they was trying to tell it like you're antisocial, but really you just don't want to. I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are homebodies, especially since, I would say since tarot, since COVID. So, you know, these are people that, like I said, they're mentally ill and they can't really persecute you. So they're trying to think of any old kind of way here, okay? So we have the star in reverse here, all right? Somebody could be pushing up daisies. There could also be this energy. Let's see what that says. Hunting will be, we will go, okay? This little birdie. So these could be little birdies telling somebody something, gossiping women. These could be some of these women that they use to fly into a place, do some type of spell work or ceremony around your house or something like this weird. And then they all leave, okay? But the wings of these birds are getting clipped, okay? Something is being brought up from the grave that they did here. They could have killed somebody, or there could be a body or something like this somewhere, okay? See, because that's why with this card, it says integration. I was having a hard time because I kept hearing interrogation, okay? So these could be some star quality individuals or something like this, okay, that are being interrogated here. Also, we seen this little young man right here that was talking to those little stars earlier. So this could be a younger boy that are talking to some stars or a girl, whatever this is, okay? All right, these could also be witches. I mean, these could be dark energies that have tried to attach or do derogatory things to your children, okay? They want you out of the house so they can house the temple that's already hollowed out around you or in your house. And then they're going to be jumping into those vassals, and then they're going to be using your children for some type of something. We can say it can go all the way from something, you know, I mean, because first of all, we have to admit that there's a high level of, there's a lot of people, not every single one, that's in the LGBT community that if we handle this at a different mental illness status or traumatizing status, especially in the black community, so-called black community, that if people handled abuse some type of way instead of sweeping it under the rug because you don't tell on family, a lot of this other shit would have been cleared up a long time ago. So again, this is so-called black people or a certain community that's so afraid to look at themselves and clean themselves up. They always want to blame somebody else or gang up on somebody else or something like this, so that they can feel better about a situation. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not nothing or whatever. But I feel like there should have been some type of studies when we start seeing this growing like this. That's like a large, so it's something to do with abuse here. And these people that have been abused, not all of them will abuse, but some of them will. A lot of them will. Okay? And I just don't like the rate that this is going, especially with these children here. Okay? Because what I'm saying is, in the 80s, they had to keep it cordial. But if these people feel like they have put down something and then they're lifting something up, or even the fake pastors are being lifted up because they know how to really keep the fake on, okay, or the stank on, okay? So they're not talking about to God's people about the real things and the real problems and issues in a way that you will understand. You know, this is instead of wiping you out, they're just going to use you as some type of puppets or something like this. That means, like, again, some of these mega churches could own some of you, period. I mean, it's just what it is. All right? So, of course, I can see what these people were doing here. Yes, this psychic developments here. Somebody doesn't want to support you anymore. Somebody is trying to be mean to you or something, but it's just because of your gifts. It's just somebody is jealous here. This could I don't know, or something could have happened to this person because of your gifts, or somebody could be blaming you for something. Excuse me. It's supposed to go over here with the snake. All right, but it flew out by psychic development. So it's something about your gifts. Now, there could be a snake energy that thought that they were very intelligent, not cunning. Okay, I'm not going to use cunning right now because we're talking about a different type of thing. We're talking about a different type of vibe. This person could have thought that they were looked at as the best seer, and now these people are looking back at somebody else that they allegedly left behind, and they're saying, wait a minute, if we look at this around about, damn, this person ain't even kicking it with us. She ain't getting a check from us. She not flying around seeing these motherfuckers. How does she know this information? Well, this bitch is behind the scenes tapped into a neural link. We see what she doing over there, if you can. See, because the people that they want to preserve are not the ones that going to show you to try to force you into some dislike of this person, to pick at them or find that one thing that you don't like that everybody else is talking about and gang up on that person about. It's about psychology, guys. It's just simple as that. You could, I mean, we could already see it, okay? So this is what these people could be trying to do, all right? Somebody is panicking, and it ain't me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can just read the current, okay? I can just read the current. If somebody's trying to disconnect me from some type of technology or something, this is like, you know, you got harp and shit like this that can create storms and things like this. These storms and stuff, allegedly, they also naturally happen, but you have to question that once you figure out the other, or the not the latter, but the first, okay? Once you realize that they're able to do this, then you have to question every storm you've ever been, yes, you've ever been through. Hold on one second. But they could hold on one second. But they could also be creating storms upon people, meaning rallying up people, troops and stuff like this, and talking to these people on Zoom and saying, we're gonna go ahead and focus on this channel or this energy, and we're gonna blast this across the internet all day. And this person is gonna know, because they have psychic gifts, that we're talking about them. But you cannot say this person's name. So this could be another shit storm, or a storm that somebody could be brewing up now that they have now that a lot of these people, like I said, that took the antidote have a serial number. That just, no. It just, that's how it works, okay?
So, since you understand me,
okay, well, I don't want you interrupting my life.
Don't get my chicken
okay.
in the microwave.
Okay. Okay.
I'm doing. I said, do you want some chicken?
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's weird, but yeah.
That's weird.
So we have,
What you mean?
Let me finish my video. They'll also use your children to trigger you, okay? Get you upset or something like this to make you seem like a bad parent, all right? So we have the snake here, and I feel like something could have happened to this owl right here. This snake could be jealous and dangerous or vicious, okay? This person could have bit this owl. This owl could have been trying to protect his child. This could be somebody that's close to this person, worked with this person. This could be somebody that worked on your case. If you're one of the children that have been put under some type of scandal or scientific experiments or something like this, somebody's been doing this, okay? And this person could have bit this owl here that was trying to protect this child, so that they can plant something. You see these tentacles right here that's going into the stomach or whatever this is, or this moon thing in this water? Somebody trying to do like in vitro, or somebody trying to do something. But they're going to claim that somebody's a whore and they've been sleeping around. Somebody's doing something like this, right? But what I'm saying is the throw-off game is there. It's just like, why right now are you talking about that? Mom, see, somebody thinks that's what happened at the nail place.
What is that?
It's a scratch or something.
From who?
I don't know. Whatever little scrubby thing that the person was using. So what was I just saying? So somebody wants credit for something. But again, these are also, a lot of times these witches, they're spies, or these tarot readers, they are watching you on a screen. So somebody can have a screen going in your house all day, but there's only an elite class of people that, like I told you, these people may walk around like they don't have that much money because they got an obsession with buying tickets to watch you all day long and mimic you, or just be disgusting, or whatever they're doing. So do you see what I'm saying? This is how they're able to tell you exactly, right? And a lot of people go and watch that channel because they're also watching this person on these secondary channels. They already have a following on these secondary channels, guys. and the following just shows up on YouTube for that. But they also have an underground platform or something like this where they're making money possibly off of you or me by watching us on some type of app or something here. All right. So you have to just look at it like this. You can't get, I'm not going to give them that much credit. I'm going to have to do breakdowns once in a while and expose what's really going on, because I can see on that side, right? Like I can see, okay, what you're doing. But a lot of the stuff that, like I said, they're doing behind my back, I'm not turning around all the time to try to see what somebody's doing behind my back. Even if they try to throw that energy, it's almost like if you're an empath, you could feel like somebody throwing, it feels like almost something like being thrown towards your back. All right. I usually only turn around when it, I only want to turn around once in a while when it gets really kind of noisy. It starts to come around to the front. I don't know if y'all can, I don't know. This is like how I'm explaining it to you is like, I don't know. We talking about frequencies and energies. Okay. So I try to like see what's going on and see what's the narrative, what you trying to do by doing that. Right. I try to stay on whatever this is that is, current, and I feel like somebody is being shocked by this or something like this, but also somebody trying to push you to the limit because they know that people are going to be very interested in getting to you. Okay, somebody's trying to beef you up. Okay, it's like Hansel and Gretel. Okay, when the person was trying to get them real fat and plump, somebody is trying to use different tactics, and I let them think that they're playing me so that I can, and it kind of does feel like a sacrificial energy, but I'm not going anywhere. Just so I can feel it, just, you know what I'm saying, just so I can be in right in the middle of it, so I can explain it to other people that may think that they don't have anyone to speak to, or they're going crazy, or you know, what can we do about this? Or I can't take it anymore. So I can take it, right? God may have made me like that. So I'm someone that can stand in the middle of the storm. Now it's something really wants me to not be in that energy and just say, don't you see what these people doing to you and nobody's doing nothing? Don't you want to just stop now? But it's just something, you know? Do you get what I'm saying? And it's almost like it's worthless to even do it because all these people have been brainwashed or mind controlled in some kind of way. So it's really do you see what I'm saying? But it's badass, really, though. If you really think about it, it's really badass. It really is. And I don't need any accolades. I don't need nobody to write it in a book. I'm leaving this motherfucker knowing that I caused a ruckus in this bullshit amongst this sinful nation that think they're going to tell me what the fuck to do on my land during my reign. That's a problem. After I had to go through these motions and find all this stuff out on my own. Like I had to do every fucking thing in my life. So for somebody to come along and say somebody doesn't deserve to have something that's theirs, like these finances, and you want to disperse it amongst people that already had finances, or people that were trying to attack me or something like this, you motherfuckers deserve everything that you're going to get there on the other side. Since you done wrote the line in the sand. Right? To know I had to fight for everything. I had to work for everything. Everything you see down in that fucking basement, if you stalkers is watching, everything I earned. You understand? And ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. Matter of fact, the shit still should be rolling in. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to a mother that dedicate her life to her children and hope that they'll turn out. But then you don't even want to do that no more in this day and age, because then what? Some bitch can order a sample of your child's DNA or something and then say, oh, these children come from that bloodline. Put those on my roster. I'm going to own them and control them. And all the work that the mother did is just going to be right out the window, because I'm going to kidnap these children, clone them. I'm going to turn them out, and then I'm going to try to send them back to their mothers when they're all sick and hungover and on drugs and on fentanyl or something like this. You sick motherfuckers got to go. Oh, it's time. It's time. I can see the narrative is changing. The Four of Swords in reverse. They could be counting someone out or something like this, but maybe they're not going to be able to do this. Yeah, with this new day, somebody could have thought that they was going to get a new son, and somebody is saying no. Okay. All right. And then we have the Four of Swords here in reverse with these snakes here. And this is what I want to say too, because I feel like there's a lot of men that could just bust out and say something, or they have platforms where they could just say something and put a lot of this shit to rest, but you not. You a bitch. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, how dare a motherfucker look at what I'm doing and look at what the fuck you're doing and be okay with that in themselves and you? Oh no. But it don't even really matter. Like I said, I am someone who has been able to not have to have a pat on my back for every fucking thing. You see what I'm saying? The difference between people that's spoiled, think they can get their way all the time, and the people that had to actually work hard to make a marker or a place, even if it's a tiny one, in this world, just because of who they are, because they're awesome already. Yeah. See, that's why I say you got to know yourself to the core. So if that's the only thing that I've been able to obtain or prevail over within the past 3 years, that's fine with me. Okay? That is fine with me. You see? It's not many people that can say that on this planet even. You understand? All right? So we have masculine energy here. And minding your business. I can see if I was out there terrorizing somebody, or I even had a job that would give me the opportunity to have some type of advantage over somebody. It's not the case. People just mad. All right? We got the page here, a page of pentacles, okay? This could be some new bright idea. Somebody might be tapping more into their mind or into their dome here. All right? I feel like somebody wants you to wear a mask, but this person's like, I could see just fine, or I want to be seen like this. You know, the mask is like tilted. It's like a half of a mask on top of her head, and it's tilted back, right? It's almost like she wants somebody to see, all right? But this could also be this energy of this mother, okay? This mother could have sent these two masculines or could have took these masculines back and manipulated a situation here, okay? Where your somebody wants you to think that your two pillars or your two only friends on this earth are at her feet or something like this, okay? This could be this gale energy or gale force winds that, like I said, when I broke down that little chapter there, actually the wind was coming from, I feel, a Christ energy like me. It was not really coming from this woman, but this is somebody that also, a mother was harvesting the energy of a son, okay? And this mother should be ashamed of herself because she's having a new bright idea of what to do to somebody or how to harass someone. But if you had a brighter idea for the age, whoever this mother figure is, you would not need these two goats at your beck and call, and you would not still be a page of any motherfucking thing. So you throwing your family, your daughter, the nation under the bus, and you still at a page energy. Probably sold yourself out for a Cadillac fucking truck and a diamond ring. Woo, my mouth about to get God, did you say it? Lord. And these people gotta feel horrible. And now you 60, 70 years old, you gotta scramble and sit there and bop your head and shit like this and talk your shit on YouTube every day, all day, on a gossip column. Oh, Lord. Listen. We got masculine energy out here. Now, your mother could be a masculine or a male or have a phallic. Okay? This person could be trying to cover up something because when you was a child, something happened here. Now, I just heard that evil beauty. Yeah, I did it. I slit your neck or something like this. So this could actually be a mother, right? Could have did this to you. And I'm hearing a masculine saying, and that's the night I fell in love. Somebody's mother did this to you as a teen or something like this, okay? And maybe even put you underneath water, or your child or a young woman. An older woman did this to a very young woman here. All right, the Four of Pentacles. This could be a righteous son of David, okay? Y'all notice that my Four of Pentacles is not David. I'm normally 90% of the time say the son of David. Or if it's in reverse, that represents the house of David. because the son hasn't done anything wrong to these people. But these people are, when it's in reverse, they're rallying up something, and something that's hidden underfoot is being seen. So that's why a lot of times when we get that in reverse, this is a conglomerate of these family members that could be linked to this particular lineage or bloodline that got something out of the deal from stealing from the chosen one from that tribe. That old son of David energy that people are saying, have mercy on me. That is what we're talking about, okay? So a lot of times you can look back at my videos or get used to it while you're watching them. But most times I call that the son of David. Now, because somebody was trying to say what David did. David did this and David did this. I put the thing because I'm not afraid to kind of somewhat explain. Okay, maybe that came up because somebody was questioning that today. So I posted up some of the things where it says about David because nobody's trying to hide. You know, people think just because they're feeling some way about the Bible, they think just because you saying something that you saying that David was perfect. No, you have to read the Bible. We see other things in there that these people did that was not good. You know what I'm saying? So we're just, people are just bringing up factors about the Bible, but everybody be like, but David did this, didn't he too? We ain't talking about that because that could have been 100 years ago. That could have been a whole nother David that came on this planet or had that energy. And then another David could have been born and that person didn't do nothing. So you have to be able to, and many people ain't doing that because the church didn't never teach you how to really read the fucking Bible. Just like the school didn't teach you how to really read the dictionary. So that you can get a real understanding of what the word actually means. So this could actually be your mother here. Okay. These could be two masculine energies, like we seen these bogus father figures that won't lead the child because they're jealous that this child is going to look better than them or actually change something in the world. So they'll try to ruin the child. So is it really, are you that selfish that you see that somebody's touching people in a certain way? Maybe it's not the way that you agree to or you think, but again, you're scamming. I'm not. So even if I'm cussing, you're still scamming. I'm not. You're still misleading. I'm not. So this could also be a child here. This mother could have did this to your child here. Okay. I'm really feeling like this woman is a man. Okay. A boy. Somebody could be trying to say that you're a boy, but this mother could have got a DNA test and you could have got a DNA test. And this mother could be trying to act like she's the woman here and she's actually the man. All right. Somebody could even be finding out if a mother or somebody did this. Something was stored in somebody's eyes or retina. Somebody could even try to change your retina scan code for theirs so that whatever this person was seeing done, okay, they tried to change the retina code so it looked like it's coming through your eyes. These people are disgusting. This is somebody that did this and drowned this child here, okay? So in the future, look forward to shit like that too. Somebody trying to say that you did something to your child or something, but they honoring the person that actually did it to your child because you can only get into this group of hierarchies or lower hierarchies or the principalities and rulers that won't be. They've only gotten these people in because they did some crime or killed somebody. So you'll notice this. The new group that's coming up, you have to murder somebody. Okay. It's some show with murderers only or murderers enter only or something like this. And I think not Demi Lovato. What's the other little girl name? Damn. The one that they said, that rumor about with Kanika Jenkins, that this girl, she was getting a kidney transplant at the same time when Kanika Jenkins died. The little Hispanic girl from Disney, I think. I can't remember her name right now. It's skipping my mind. But it's giving me that energy a little bit here. Okay. And then we have the Chariot here, okay? So this is this Pegasus energy or unicorn or this Luke Skywalker on they ass energy here, okay? With her crown on and everything, okay? The Chariot energy. Somebody could be, looking kind of whimsical or something as of lately. This mother could be jealous here, okay? or something. This mother could be also helping someone. I don't know, because it's almost like this person is saying pure focus here. But this person is sitting under the sun. Even if this is if this representing a masculine energy that's between the both of you, this person is sitting up under the sun. But they're telling you to focus or something here. Um, So they're getting assistance from this masculine energy or something to do something to you or something like this, okay? These people should be all so ashamed of themselves, y'all. We got the Four of Swords in reverse here, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Somebody could be messing with your mental or something like this, okay? The Four of Swords is in reverse. So this is almost like not man down. Somebody could have thought that they cast you down or got rid of you or something like this, okay? But they haven't. And we got something about a sacred space. And I feel like something is being exposed about whoever this other person is that wants to expose you so much, right? All these bodies or skulls are jumping up in this person's whatever this is, okay? This could also be some kind of cracking the code or something to do with something like this, okay? Hold on, y'all. I might have to get up and I gotta go close my windows in my car. I'll be right back. Hold on.